As the South Shore Irish Heritage Trail winds into Hingham, Ashling Gallery stands as a celebration of culture and artistry.
The Irish aren't forgotten in the South Shore.
Outside, a flock of sheep and a Tom Brady-inspired goat welcome visitors, their presence a playful nod to Ireland's pastoral landscapes. And overhead, the Irish tricolour flag dances in the wind.
Where I come from, Castle Gregory, a village near Dingle, there was an art gallery there. They wanted to know if we could sell in the US, so we decided to open the gallery.
Inside, colour and movement by County Cork-born artist Vincent Crotty fill the walls.
We met Vincent shortly after we opened the gallery. He came with some paintings, and the rest is history.
And 35 years later, his landscapes, portraits, and still-life oil paintings continue to sell at the gallery.
Ashling is an Irish word meaning a vision or a dream.
A dream is exactly what Crotty had after his mother gifted him painting books at the age of 7.
I started copying Rembrandt paintings. That was my start, and I never really stopped after that.
By his mid-20s, he was on his way to the United States, but like so many artists, the path to success was anything but easy.
I was struggling financially in an extreme way. It was almost crazy optimism to hope that you could make a living out of painting, but I really wanted to do that. I knew that if I could hang in there for a while, that I'd learn some good new stuff. I'm still doing that 35 years later.
His Dorchester studio filled to the brim with painting after painting. With his paintbrush and canvas in hand, Crotty's outdoor office is an ever-changing vista.
This is somewhere, I don't know, I think it's south of Rockland, Maine. I've spent many years painting up in Maine.
His brushwork capturing the essence of both his adopted home as well as his homeland.
I love the Irish landscape. Wildly beautiful and magic lighting conditions. Doesn't always happen, but when it does, it's mind-blowing, magnificent.
Very talented indeed. And artist Vincent Crotty, who began his painting journey as a sign painter, says he has been dabbling in a new way of painting, a special technique with a specific kind of paint and ultraviolet light, where the painting looks totally different when the light is on versus off. Vincent says this is the painting of the future.